Really? You left me alone with him?
But I
don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. You left me alone with him. He threw up in my shoes.
That's not my...
He bit my finger.
Look, I'm really sorry that
No, you left me alone with the puppet. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats I also have to deal with every night.
Devall did it. Devall did it.
Really? It's both your fault.
No, why is it my fault?
Shut up.
It was just...
I don't want to even... No. You, puppet, everybody shut up.
Okay.
Just be quiet.
Okay, sorry.
Do not let it happen again.
Okay.
Yeah, Jason.
Shut up, Dan.
Okay.
You understand?
I know.
Do not leave me alone with him again.
We understand. Sorry.
All right.
Yep, sorry.
I love you. Every day is Valentine's Day.
Your wife's mean.
A little bit. I'm a little scared. So, I guess we should go get a game?
I guess so.
I think
I'm gonna get yelled at again?
No, I don't think so, but I think I peed a little. I did pee a little. I'm gonna walk like this for a minute. I'm okay.
The smiles around, 'cause there's a new game in town. It's time to excite at the roll of the dice. With friendship comes epic wins and defeats. It's a land of adventure with board.
Hey guys, welcome to Board. Very sad.
Your wife is mean.
Never make the fire hair angry, apparently. I should have known that, but I didn't want to be here last week. It was scary. Lots of things crashing, her and Puppet fighting. Oh, the horrors when I came home. Oh, the horrors.
Your wife is mean.
I know.
She yelled at us.
I think we deserved it.
I didn't do anything.
You were with me, so technically you did.
Every time I hang out with you, I get in trouble.
So the show, gang, is all about board games from the 50s through today, and of course shows you the best and worst of what the board game industry has had to offer over the many decades. And of course, in order for Dan and I to get a game, after I'm having a panic attack. Hold on.
This is not going to make my day any better. Can we just do this another day?
No, we got to do it today. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. We have to do it. Let's smiley face. So, gang, let's go get a game. I guess it's too much of a smiley face. Let's turn around and knock on the door and see if the guy that actually did get us in trouble, stupid puppet, can give us a game, and perhaps this time we'll not get yelled at. That'd be awesome. So. Huh. I know. Dude, she yelled at us too.
I know, right? She's mean. I know. Yeah.
Well, you're the one that bit her.
Wait, this is his fault?
Yeah, he bit her. You bit her.
You bit her?
So we got yelled at because you bit her and threw up on her shoe. Yeah.
You got us in trouble.
Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thanks.
Hey. Wacky Wizard!
Wacky Wizard!
We gave this game away.
Hey! I was wondering when we were going to see this.
Told you guys it'd be in Season 2. Thanks, Puppet Devall. Now, hide, because you don't want to make Fire Hair angry anymore. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I know. We should go, too. I hear it coming. Yeah, Wacky Wizard!
Wacky Wizard, here it is!
Told you guys we'd play Wacky Wizard sometime this season. Just happens to be towards the end of the season, but we're playing Wacky Wizard, I know!
Yeah, whatever.
I know, well, I had to tell Puppet Devall that you have to give us this game this season, because we promised people, and he fought with me for a little bit, and tried to bite me, and I punched him in the face repeatedly, and then he finally...
What?
Well, that's
you
what
punched
happened.
him?
Dude.
Hey, kudos, man.
Well, you know...
Well done.
It's not the first time he's been punched in the face by me.
Really?
Well, we do reviews together, and every once in a while he gets out of hand, and I have to punch him.
Well done, man.
No,
at least I'm not the only one anymore.
He's going to make me feel bad later, and he's going to cry, and I'm going to feel bad.
Don't feel bad for him.
I got a big heart, dude.
He's a jerk.
No, I feel bad for him.
That's,
you know,
he's just...
he can be a sweetheart sometimes. just not to you or my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, and you think he's a sweetheart?
At least he got yelled at too.
Well, yeah. He deserved it.
I know. Wacky Wizard!
Hey!
Very cool game. Of course, we gave 4 of these away to 4 fans.
Absolutely.
This past, after the Christmas special, before the Christmas special. Before the Christmas special.
We gave them away.
Been a long time, gang. Sometimes you just can't remember what we did and what we did. Dan had a kid. I'm old. It gets all jumbled up in there. This is great though. This game was made the year I was born, 1977.
Oh my gosh, it's ancient.
It's 36 years old. How old am I? Yeah, I think so. I don't remember how old I am anymore. Once you get to this stage, ladies and gentlemen, guys, kids, boys and girls, it's just your birthday's another day. It's not exciting anymore. It's very sad. Nobody gives you presents. You don't have parties.
I still get presents on my birthday. What?
Wacky Wizard.
Let's do it.
A great game from, I believe it was Whitman.
Whitman, it's contested.
Yeah, it's contested. I don't even think Whitman's in business anymore. I think they're gone. They've been gone a long time. But Whitman was a great company. They used to make a lot of puzzles, as well as a lot of board games back in the 60s.
See, I remember seeing this logo
in the
on
early
lots
80s.
of stuff
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
a lot of the puzzles Whitman made, they were like these. Just these square-based puzzles that you would put the pieces inside of the background to, and they were like cardboard wood pieces.
I had a bunch of those.
Yeah, they made a lot of those. So, Wacky Wizard, though, and this game, of course, has never, ever been played here.
We're the first?
We are the first. This is another one, just like
a fresh vintage game.
Just like the Knock Knock game we played. This game has never, ever been played, and we are
Knock Knock game.
We are the first people to. It smells like it's been in a garage for decades.
Oh, look, we get to punch the pieces out and everything.
We get to punch the pieces out. Knock Knock was a first, and this is a second for us here on board to actually get to put together a board game here. So I love these old board games, especially if you go back far enough to like the late 50s through the 60s, up through like towards the late 70s. They did this a lot. They would in the early days, the board on this side, the logo would actually be glued. They'd actually take the logo itself and glue it to the board.
It looks like the box.
Like the board box. Yeah. They would glue it. This one, it's all printed, but there are a lot of games like this where the logo is simply glued to the back of the board. That was always a cool little touch. I always liked that with the older games that we see throughout the time. The Wacky Wizard, the board itself is pretty interesting. It's pretty unique. I mean, there's
all the different tiles. Yep. They look like they're made of like different stones.
Yes,
and textures.
yes. It looks like a dungeon actually. Of course, we've got some special spaces. The board's really dirty. We've got some special spaces here. A spider, a turtle, a frog, a bat, a snake, a lizard, as well as some wizard hats, and of course the Wacky Wizard, the actual Wacky Wizard thing. We've got some. Let's see. These are ingredient discs here. We've got our wizard spell cards that all come into play, as well as the spinner.
Here's the spinner down.
So here, I'll punch the spinner out here, and you can piece the spinner together. This to me is always fun, is being able to actually put a game together. That always this is always one of those things that makes me really gets the nostalgia running, where you're like, oh, you kind of remember having to do this as a kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
And punch like pieces out. Here, I'll put the
I made a spinner.
You made a spinner. I'll put the wizard's workbench together here.
This looks pretty good too.
This looks pretty simple to piece together.
Boy, you can just smell the old.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can tell that this thing's been how old this game is.
These are the game piece stands here.
Yeah, the game piece stands. Yeah, they got the little wizard's.
I like it.
The wizard's desk here. That's kind of neat. And of course, Dan and I, of course, it's no surprise, we're fans of 3D elements in games. It always adds something really unique to the game.
That's cool.
I believe. Oh, these are the playing pieces. So you can be a frog, a snake, a bat, a lizard, a spider, or a turtle.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. So
cool.
those are the playing pieces. Of course, there's 4 players, but there's 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 different things. So you actually get to choose who you want to be. If you want to be a turtle, a lizard, a frog, a spider, a snake, a bat. So we'll punch those out in a minute. It's really cool though once you put it together. And as I said, I'm a big fan of 3D elements. It always adds something unique to a board game, I think, when they include something fun like that. Well, what do you say we finish punching the rest of this stuff out, and we'll show you guys how to play it, and we'll see what happens. It looks like it's a fun game. It's awesome. It looks so brilliant too. Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, the board for this game has a lot of spaces.
Yeah, I like that it gives you the feeling of, being in an actual dungeon somewhere.
The setup here is actually pretty easy.
First, you sort all of the ingredient discs here into groups of 4 of the same color and same ingredient, and then you place those discs face up on a corresponding color space.
Then you assemble the wizard's workbench and place it over the yellow rug in the center of the board.
Next, you shuffle all of the wizard's cards and place them face down on top of the workbench.
Then you place all of the creature playing pieces in a pile next to the board.
Each player selects a plastic base and places it anywhere on the yellow rug near the wizard's workbench. Then we each select a spell card that determines which creature will be on our plastic bases.
You then select the correct playing piece, place it on your base, and return the spell card to the bottom of the deck.
Then we decide who goes first. You know what? You go first.
Aw, thanks, Devall.
So to start your turn, you spin the spinner, and then proceed to move the number of spaces as shown on the spinner.
You can move vertically or horizontally, but never diagonally.
You also can't move back and forth over the same spot in the same move, and only one piece is allowed on any space at a time.
Whenever you land on one of the wizard hat spaces, you can immediately move to any of the other hat spaces.
Ooh, that's right. The hat spaces act like a teleportation spell.
What happens when you land on the wizard on the spinner, Devall?
Well, when a player lands on the wizard, you draw the top spell card from the workbench, read it aloud, and if it tells you to become a different creature, you simply remove your current creature and replace it with the one listed on the card.
If it tells you to become the creature you already are, you simply pick another card.
The only other spaces on here are the ingredient spaces, and to land on one of those, you have to roll an exact number in order to land on it.
Once there, you simply take the top disc.
You have to get 2 different ingredient discs that match your playing piece color, but you can never hold 2 of the same color ingredient at the same time.
Also, you may want to collect other color ingredients besides the one matching your playing piece color, because you never know if you will end up getting turned into the creature the playing piece matches.
Also, you hold on to these discs the entire game. You can never lose them once collected.
So, how do you win this kooky game?
All the player needs to do is collect 2 different ingredient discs that match his or her playing piece color. For example, to break the spell on the snake, a player would need to obtain 2 green discs, 1 tongue of ant, and 1 bill of duck. With those, the spell is broken and the game is won. Oh, come on. Oh, not the wizard. Out of the woods sneaks a headless Knight Rider. He sees you instantly and you are a spider.
Hey, you're a spider like me.
Great.
Haha.
Great.
That's the sound effects. You have to add the sound effects.
Dang it. I don't have any red ones. I almost was done.
You don't have any red ones?
No.
I've got 1 red one. I've got Tooth of a Shark, which means if I make it to the Hair of Rabbit space...
Come on, man.
That's it for me.
Yeah, I realize that. Dang it. Come on. Come on. This day's already been bad enough. I've been yelled at and everything else. Oh, dude.
Hold on, what's that say?
No, it says 3.
It says 3.
Yeah, no, I see.
1, 2, booyah! Hair of rabbit, tooth of shark. Psh, I break the curse. I'm no longer a spider, which means I win the game. I win the game.
But if you're not a spider anymore, you're nothing.
I am. I'm Pixel Dan.
Oh my god.
I turned human again. I'm not a spider anymore, thank goodness.
That's a big, heavy piece with a giant ego.
What? It's not that big, is it?
Let's go, let's play this game, you guys, let's go.
That is the scariest thing, because then you'd have to be like,
But I win. That's,
wouldn't work.
that's the most important thing.
Dan won again. Surprise.
Yay!
Look, cardboard.
Don't hurt yourself. It's just a game.
I know.
You'll live.
So for a game made the year I was born, it's actually kind of a fun little game. I mean, it is very simple. It's very easy. The rhymes on the magic cards are pretty funny. Like this one: a goblin has changed you and made you drink grog. It puts you to sleep and you wake up a frog.
Yeah, these are fun. I was like really having fun just kind of going through these and reading the different things. Abracadabra and Dracula's steak. A twist of my nose turns you into a snake.
Monsters and creatures eat lunch in a bog. When I wiggle my toe, you turn into a frog.
And gargoyles and giants will make your blood curdle. A blink of my eye turns you to a turtle. Yeah, these are hilarious.
What kind of a turtle?
Like a ninja turtle. Yeah. If I got turned into a ninja turtle, I wouldn't even try to get the ingredients to turn back.
No.
I would just stay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Danny, Teenage Mutant Ninja Danny, heroes without a half shell, Danny power.
Booyakasha.
Get it? Because you don't have a shell.
I don't have a shell.
To be a turtle without a shell would be weird.
Yeah.
Wacky Wizard, though, it's a very fun game. It is very, like I said, it's very simple, very easy. All it takes is just trying to collect 2 different colors that match your playing piece of the ingredient discs. But of course, with the wizard space on the spinner, every time you hit that, you have to draw a card. It could change you into something else. So there's always that constant rush of, will I get the discs I need? Is the wizard going to change me?
Keep talking.
No, I'm good. Yeah, is the wizard going to change me? He's frightening. You know, am I going to become a turtle? And am I going to become a spider, a snake, you know, a frog, a bat, a lizard? You know, and then constantly which is the reason why you constantly are collecting other ingredient discs, because you never know when you're going to.
You never know. You never know. And I think that's one of the fun elements about it is like, you could be hopping around doing your best to collect the pieces you need, and right before you get that last piece you need, suddenly you land on the wizard and you get transformed into a different animal. And now you have to start searching for completely different discs.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool little a gameplay feature. I like that.
It's pretty neat. It is really a fun game. It's something that I would suggest that anyone pick up and play, because it's quick, it's easy. Again, like we've said, it's exciting because you're constantly changing forms.
Yeah.
You're constantly trying to collect these, and you could win at any time. I mean, there could come a time when you have 2 purples, you're a bat, and then suddenly you get turned into a lizard, and you win immediately. You're done.
Yeah, because if you've already got
boom.
the 2 pieces,
Yeah.
boom. You know, it's just changing into that would actually be a blessing.
Yeah.
for
So
you.
not only does the wizard cause you pain throughout the game, it can also bring you victory, because you could. You know, you could get changed into the one thing that you need, and you win automatically. There's no more moves. You're done. It's like, I win. So there is a little bit of fun and a little bit of surprise of the game. Again, the 3D element of like the wizard desk is kind of cool. My only complaint is like they didn't print anything on the back of the spell cards. So when you put the spell cards on the wizard's desk,
just like
they're
playing cardboard.
It's just playing cardboard, which it's all right.
Whatever. The rest of the game, I think it's a neat looking game. It's definitely one of those cool vintage games that just has a really fun look to it. Like, we've always run into all those vintage games that just have the cool game boards and all the really cool artwork and everything. And this is definitely one of those games.
This is one of those games. So,
I like it.
And it's a fun collectible game. If you're collecting board games, this is a fun one to have in your collections, because it's great to just pull out and play every once in a while. So there you go, guys. Wacky Wizard.
Wacky Wizard.
You know, we promised we played it. And,
There you go.
I lost.
And hopefully some of you guys are playing it along with us.
Danny won.
And I win.
Again.
I win every time.
It's kind of annoying. I've stopped causing you pain, though, because I'll just take my frustrations out.
That's the sportsman-like conduct I expect.
I wonder if I could talk to Puppet Devall into biting you every time we get a game.
Well, that's uncalled for.
That would make me feel better.
What? Wait, you were talking about punching.
You're caught up on your tetanus shots, right?
No.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Ha Because the puppet has some metal in his mouth. It's really weird. He's got rust in there. I don't understand why.
Yikes.
One of Danny's arms could fall off. Then he couldn't play.
Then I wouldn't be able to do this show anymore.
You could just play with one arm, and I'd win every time. They're like, woohoo!
Oh, okay. That's your master plan. I'm on to you.
It's not a good plan. It's just what I came up with.
This guy.
Well, gang, we'll be back next week with an all-new game. And hopefully more pain for Danny from the puppet.
Not cool.
I think it's pretty cool. I enjoy that. So, gang, until next time. Board game's cool. This game rocks. Lump of leech, which is what Danny is.
Oh, hey, Fleece of Aardvark.
Ooh, I'd be that. I'd be alright.